Hi, I'm Flerf and I'm back with another video for your enjoyment. This time we have an impromptu debate between a flat earth leader called Spurskimo and the flat earth's arch nemesis, conspiracy Catz. But before we get into this, please make sure that you've clicked the subscribe button and ticked the bell to make sure you keep up to date with the flat earth debacle. So you remember this guy called Sleeping Warrior? Well, he has been a busy boy. Or girl lately, we haven't been able to ascertain which as yet, and it's clear he is loving the attention. You know, this guy made a TikTok account and pretended to be a minor in school to infiltrate school children's videos in order to talk to them about things. Some of us in the community were horrified, to say the least, to learn that this flat earther had been doing it, so it appears, with a group of flat earthers, and let our feelings be known to him. Now, all we needed to do was dig deep and ruthlessly to try and find the others involved. I mean, it's not like they were going to stand up in the heat of the controversy and say, "Yoo-hoo! Hello, it was me." Are they? Or are they? I mean, they are flat earthers. What do you think? Well, if you guessed that there would be some abject misfit who wants to be the next centre of attention on Flat Earth, then you would be right. This guy here is Spurskimo. You may remember him as the flerf who refused to believe that there was any gas pressure in the entire world and that atmospheric pressure was fake. Well, he is back, this time screaming from the hilltops that it's all right for flerfs to infiltrate school channels and talk to them about flat earth. Now, as abhorrent as this is, he is at least using his own image and not pretending to be a child, so a small win and such. But anyway, he was, streaming his stream in the Discord of the Debate Flat Earth and More server, and being a head moderator over there, he was inflicting his activities on all those present in the voice chat. Well, unluckily enough for him, father to his own children and science teacher Conspiracy Catz thought he would announce himself to the TikTok audience Spurskimo had gathered, and there and then embarrass the bejesus out of the science illiterate flerf. Now, you may remember that Catz was the guy who was all set to debate this guy right here, the Flat Earth premier debater extraordinaire, king of the debaters, the man who knows it all, the man who ran like a headless chicken down the road back into obscurity when the Catz was presented to him as his adversary. So, of course, what chance did Chemo have? Well, Catz asked him some very, very elementary questions, and he didn't fare so well. Take a listen.
Chemo, if I was to give you now 3 GCSE level science questions, so you can show all the kids that are watching you on TikTok now just how genius you are at science, because this is the level of science that the kids on TikTok watching you are studying at school. If I was to give you 3 GCSE science questions, could you show all the kids listening what a scientific genius you are and answer them? Or while those kids are listening, you're going to find a way of worming out of that because you know you can't answer them?
Well, I can try for sure. I mean, I'm not claiming to be a scientist of any kind. All I do is just simply ask questions myself, previously Catz. But yeah, fire away. Maybe the audience here could probably answer it. Maybe I can answer it. I mean, we'll see where it goes. So yeah, fire away.
Okay, would you like one on gas pressure?
Gas pressure, yep, sure, let's do it.
Yep, simple GCSE question. Can you just explain Dalton's law of partial pressure to me, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, without Googling, you've got 10 seconds.
Well, that's an easy question. I mean, you're asking me easy question.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He's totally Googling.
No, that's very simple to understanding. That's, so it states that it's a mixture of non-reacting gases.
You couldn't answer that without Googling.
It's a mixture of It's a mixture of non-reacting gases. Yeah.
Failed it.
Okay, we've got that.
Failed it. You know, that 10 seconds, you had to Google it. You failed it.
I answered it. I said it's a
mixture
of non-reacting gases.
This one will be quicker. This one will be quicker. You failed it.
Sorry, I was so slow.
That one be quicker. You failed it, Chemo.
Try the next one, and he knows.
I answered it within 5 seconds. You were on 5, and I answered it.
Question 2. This one again. Try and do without Googling. We'll make it Can you tell me how we derive the equation force equals mass times acceleration from the equation force equals change in momentum over time?
Whoa, that's a big question.
No, it's not. 14-year-old kids do it in a physics class.
Yeah, but it's been a long time since I've been in school, man. Give us a chance to slow it
You're
down.
on TikTok telling people that modern science is wrong, and the people who are listening to you now, who are kids, who are doing this stuff in the classroom as kids, can see that you can't answer the same science questions that they're actually learning now.
Well,
and they're supposed to believe that you've got the answers.
They're actually active right now.
I hope they are listening now. I hope they are listening to see that you, who are telling children everything they're learning in school is wrong, I hope that they can see that you have no fucking idea about what's being taught in school. You haven't got a clue. You are clueless.
I've just explained to you Dalton's
You've got
law.
10 seconds to answer that question. We're going to number 3. Go.
What was the question? You said it so quickly.
Question was, can you tell me how we derive force equals mass times acceleration from the equation force equals change in momentum over time? It's a 2-step question. It's a piece of piss. Go.
Okay, so you're asking ridiculous questions.
It's not a ridiculous question. It's about force and mass and acceleration. You claim to know this stuff. Actually, you can't do that. Let's do another one. Let's move on to another one. A balloon, and I'll keep the numbers simple so you can do this in your head. So a balloon at a temperature of 300 Kelvin has a pressure of 2 kilopascals. Has a volume of 100 centimeters cubed.
Can you guys hear him all right? Can you hear him?
Yeah, I got that.
Write them down, and I'll get back to you with the answer.
No, we're here now. We're here now.
We don't even know what the question is. You can't even explain the question. No one understands the question. Just write them down, and
You're worming out, Chemo. You're worming out. So here we go. Listen to it. The temperature is 300 Kelvin. Have you got that? Have you got 300 Kelvin? Yes. Yeah. The volume is 100 centimeters cubed. Have you got that?
Okay.
Okay. The pressure is 2 kilopascals. Have you got that?
Yep.
Okay. Assuming no change in temperature, the pressure is increased to 8 kilopascals. What is the new volume?
I'm going to have to work that out. Please. I need a
calculator. I'm going to give you a minute. You get a minute.
I'll have to work that out. Hey, that's a calculation and a half there.
No, it's not. It's a GCSE question that will be worth 2 marks that 14-year-old kids do in a physics lesson.
Oh, that's a long time ago, conspiracy. Those kids won't remember that after 10 years, all right?
You're telling kids on the internet what they're learning is wrong, and when you present it with 3 science questions that are the same level that they do, you haven't got a clue about a single one of them, Chemo. You haven't got a clue about a single one. And all those kids you're streaming to on TikTok now, which is why I'm piping up, but because he's streaming out to kids on TikTok, all those kids should see just how clueless you are. And I'll tell you what, I bet you've ended the stream now. I bet
you're still alive, still here. She wants to know, how come we, the public, aren't allowed to visit the North Pole, and why is it blocked on Google Earth? She's on the 17-year-old.
So there we go. So you're not even going to attempt the question. So you've had 3 children-level questions. 14-year-olds learn those questions in a physics classroom, and you've not even attempted to answer a single one.
I just said I'm going to have to calculate those things. It's going to take me a while to calculate those things. It's been a while.
Shut up for a minute. Shut up for a minute and make the calculation. Don't talk for a minute. Let everyone else. I'll go.
Write it out, and then I'll get back to you on.
No. I'll read it out to you one more time. You can make your note. You got your pen and paper, and then we'll both go on mute and let the good people who have a proper conversation. Right? Starting temperature of 300 Kelvin. Starting pressure of 2 kilopascals. A starting volume of 100 centimeters cubed. You gone?
No, I'm still here.
So a starting temperature of 300 Kelvin, a starting pressure of 2 kilopascals, and a starting volume of 100 centimeter cubed. What is the new volume if the pressure is increased to 8 kilopascals, assuming no change in temperature?
Oh, that's an easy question. But like I say, once I'm able to calculate out, write it down.
No, 60 seconds, just be quiet and come back in 60 seconds, and I'll go on mute, and other people can speak. But if you start talking without giving the answer to that question in the next 60 seconds, we're just going to rule it out that you can't do it.
No, write it down for me. I'm not going to remember all of that.
So you can't do it. Done. You can't do it. Thank you. That's it. Done.
Well,
can't do it. Let's let everyone else speak now. I'm sick of speaking. I'm trying to work. Let's let everyone else speak, Chemo. That's it. We're done. You can't do it. You've had 3 shots. You failed all 3. End of. Let's let other people speak.
Fair enough.
So there we have it. Another top-notch Top of the tree, flat earther exposed for his lack of competent understanding of science, and another flawless victory for the Hulk Catz. Puny flerf. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe so the pressure can be kept up on these nutters who think it's okay to preach to minors. See you all again soon.